Hello? There we are. I said hello about 10 times before I finally was able to say hello. Hello. Fern got the cutest emotes. Fern's just subbing to channels now for emotes, aren't you? We're sipping on coffee. We've had later starts, which is probably good considering what's going to happen in these next few days. Some vaccinations in the family. Gonna be my first, my mommy's second, and so she might need me to be a bit of a nurse in the coming days. So I'm trying to be ready for that, you know. How's chat? How's everybody? We're once again playing. We're streaming. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we're streaming while the Padres play. So are we gonna witness history again? But there's no history to be made from what I can see already, unless they hit a historic amount of home runs. Vaccine day tomorrow. It's pretty positive. It's so nice. We're wearing shorts again, chat. Oh, out of batteries on the controller, chat. Never good. Never a good way to start the stream. Well, we started with a dead battery situation with the Little Nightmares 2 stream, and that one was pretty good. Our Little Nightmares 1? Like the first ever stream? Don't remember. Shout out. Meetings throw the whole day off every time. You have to just prep for a meeting all day and you're just panicked a little bit and you're nervous because you probably have social anxiety and you're just like, yikes. I was gonna say shout out to Steve Urkel, the actor Jaleel White, who famously played Steve Urkel and also voiced Sonic the Hedgehog in the cartoons. Has launched Purple Urkel, his own brand of weed with over 700 labs growing the weed. Purple Urkel. We're about ready to start here, chat. We'll just let this song play out its last 15 seconds. Only 15 seconds. Can you believe? Sometimes when you listen to a song, right? Like, I can't believe this song is going to end in 10 seconds. There you go. It's gone. Just like that. Purple Urkel. My other favorite weed celebrity story is Jim Belushi running a ton of weed farms here in Oregon. And there was actually an opportunity for me to meet Jim Belushi one time because of that. Jammy! Hello. Hello. I never know when to bug you about coming to watch the stream. So I just hope you see my tweets or something, you know. So I'm glad you did. Welcome. About to get started here with Jenny LeClue. Gonna try a nice little 2 to 3 hour session today. Y'all clicking the bell on the tweets. Thank you. You've clicked the bell on my tweets for a long time. I remember for a while in our friend group, we all had text notifications for each other's tweets. And that also created a hilarious situation one time, but we'll leave it there. Biggest disappointment recently was discovering this place that just opened locally is not a bakery, but actually like a celeb-owned weed corporation. Is it the one that I'm thinking of? The one that we've been talking about trying? Or is it something else? That'll be sad if that's a celeb-owned weed corp. I mean, I guess that's the best kind of corp if you have to consider corpse. Okay, it's got a V misleading name and is new downtown in our area. Yeah, everyone did start tweeting too much and we just had lots of tweets to keep track of. All right. The game is up. The sound? Hold on. I keep having to change my controller situation due to some wacky changes. Or just Fern and I have one proper Microsoft Xbox 360 or Xbox One, whatever, controller dongle for our PCs. And then I have an 8-bit do. And so I have to swap between those frequently. And it does not like when I do that sometimes. Ooh. Clicking on everything. Hold on. Don't even have my audio mixing software up right now. Yo. Moving on up at work, huh? We like to see it. Nice bump in pay, I hope. Get the bread, friend. You know what they say? You know how they say that? Get the bread. Milk the cow? I don't know. That's not a saying, is it? All right. So let's see what happened last. Let's go through our journal. Lots going on in here. Everything's a little quiet today. Okay, let's see. Get that cow milked. So we found out that our mom was accused of the murder. She's in jail. Turns out we did a lot of stuff after she was put in jail for the murder. We attended the funeral, tried to defend our mom, and make friends with our best friend, who is the son of the murdered. And in doing so at the funeral, we accidentally knocked over the casket. And our dead friend, the dean, fell out of his casket. And that's not good. We were taken to Susie Glatz's house to recover from whatever happened. And we were trying to get out of there. So we looked through our little lock keyhole and saw that the sheriff of the town, who is our grandpa, that was a reveal, was talking to the matriarch of the Glatz family, Mrs. Glatz, in the hallway. There was a police file she passed off to Grandpa LeClue. I almost said DeClue. Yeah, the dean's just dead. I agree. Very strange. He was such a happy, jolly man. And so, yeah, our plan was to escape from this mansion. It's a rich people mansion. We didn't like it. We were like, rich. And we, through some fun navigating, found a secret elevator that led to the attic, which revealed that Susie Glatz, the daughter, who Jenny LeClue inherently hates just because she's rich, pretty much, is actually a super genius scientist. And so that was a surprise. Susie to chat and everyone without Jenny's brain. A great character. Super fun. To Jenny, still terrible. Still hates her. But they're going to team up. You can tell. So we work with her in her lab to escape from the mansion. And we do. We get into a boat. And we get this message that says, "True believer, I am the one you seek. I swim in the shadow of giants, disturb beneath an eerie silence. Follow the path, reach the truth." We think, could this be the killer? What is this? We follow their messages all throughout the bay, all throughout the lake, all these little locations of the lake. Turns out it was CJ. CJ was just in the boat with us, dropping little notes for us to find. And so after finding him, we kind of talked to him a bit, and he's got a bruised eye. He got a black eye. We took his compass. He says that'll help us. So that'll be interesting to see what that does. And yeah, we kind of just left it there. Pretty much that's where we're at. We're next trying to get to the forest that would lead to our house so that we can become a detective and save the day. Now you can see that's our plan. Trying to get home to get our gear so that we can figure out how to save our mom. So we made a bunch of decisions. We're in CEO relationship now. We missed one decision with Susie. I mean, we're already 11 out of 18 choices. 11 pages of 18 pages of choices through. So I'm kind of amazed. Are we like already more than halfway through this game? It doesn't feel like it, to be honest. So let's hop in and see what awaits inside. I've been feeling pretty good these last few days, chat. Gotta say, it's nice. Cat, welcome. Hello. Started a little earlier. Maybe you won't be too tired by the end of the stream. Let me know how the audio balance is today, chat.
The night was still and quiet on the far side of the lake.
No one ever comes down here. Not since they stopped repairing the bridge.
How's work, Cat?
And yet it was hard to shake the feeling of being watched.
This is CJ's fault. He really believes all that stuff.
Once you start to see things, there's no going back.
I wonder what he meant by that.
So CJ kind of gave us a hint that maybe there's a lot more going on around town. Oh yeah, so I've had a lot of fun PS5 times lately, chat. If you weren't here for yesterday's stream, I revealed that I feel that, Cat. I feel like a lot of people are going to be struggling with a variety of people being around. Even if everything is completely safe, people being around you is just going to make you nervous post-pandemic. But I played and finished Miles Morales yesterday, and I literally openly wept, and it was because I was so happy with what was happening on the screen. I was crying because Miles Morales was so good and so happy in the end that it made me happy. And then now I've just started playing. I purchased for $20 a lightly used Amazon warehouse copy of Cyberpunk 2077 for the PS4, because when I play that game on my PC, which I purchased at full price, which is the biggest regret of my life, especially since Steam's refund process is very broken. But I cannot play that game on my PC because it makes it run at 100 degrees Celsius at times, and more around average about 85 degrees Celsius, which is not good for a computer. So I've not played that game since I pretty much bought it and played the first 3 hours, which puts me out of Steam's refund eligibility. But I got it on PS4 because I have a PS5, and it looks and runs better than it did on my PC, which makes no sense because my PC should have been able to run the game at like ray tracing medium just fine, but apparently can't run it. It doesn't look good even when it was running. It was running my computer really hot, and now I got it on PS5 and it looks and runs pretty good, and I'm pretty happy about that. Had a few glitches. Many glitches. You might want to try it again now, because yeah, I was able to play the first like 4 hours so far with like no brokenness. It crashed once, but other than that, it's been smooth sailing. They just put out their patch 1.2, so we'll see. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for it to just show back up on the PlayStation Store, but then I saw it was $20 from Amazon, so I said, why not? But anyway, it's Jenny LeClue.
Forgotten Forest Trail. Voted most likely place to be eaten by bears. Arthurton Gazette.
We're going through I keep pushing. So, chat, if you're familiar with an Xbox 360 or One or a One X or Series X or whatever you want to call controller, I always push X to run the left button on the right side, because in every game, that's like the run button, right? You hold that and your character will start running. Particularly platformers, which I guess this is not, so, you know, I guess it's my bad. But I keep holding X to run, and it brings this up instead. And it's gonna happen again, I know, but I just want you to understand why that keeps happening.
Perfect. Just as I'm about to enter the spooky woods.
The good folks at Arthurton Power and Light were not easing Jenny's fear of the dark. Of course, this was the very reason curfew had been put in place.
All right, into the scary woods with the dark at our back. Kat is the hardest worker in Hollywood. Oops. Okay. Kat is milking that cow. That's the new phrase. It's not about getting bread anymore. It's about milking that cow. Jenny's imagination ran wild. In the darkness, every sound was a threat. Every shadow a monster. But she was nearly home. Just a little further. Yo, glowy mushrooms. And crows. Crows are chill as long as you're chill to them. I say that, and yet a crow that lived in my alley that I never did nothing wrong to swooped in my head once. Several times. And it made me paranoid of all birds from that point forward. Seesaw. I say this isn't a platforming game, but it's got some little platforming-esque puzzles at times.
What happened to the bridge?
Classic ankle-breaking Jenny.
It looked like Jenny had reached a dead end. She had no choice but to return to Susie's house for a comforting mug of hot chocolate.
Nah. We're not falling for your
plummet to
tricks.
my death.
We're not falling for your tricks, Arthur. We're gonna figure this out. Ooh, lots of screen shake. It's like such a subtle screen shake. I don't like it. So you're gonna try to jump?
It was a terrifying drop to the rocks below. Surely she wasn't contemplating jumping across.
Mom always says a great detective takes calculated risks. So let's do the math.
Oh shit, dude. I hate math. I actually, in school, when I was still good at it, and still able to like keep up with all the chaos of math, I liked math. I liked using a formula to get to a solution. But then I stopped being able to keep up, and then I hated it again.
Taking into account the strong tailwind,
That's what happens when you get into AP classes.
and factoring in my athletic prowess, or lack thereof,
Subtle flex there, chat. Subtle flex.
I could make that jump 2 out of 3 times. Not bad odds.
Terrible odds.
Well, here goes nothing.
Here we go. Oh. Oh, she's just dead. And that was the end of Jenny LeClue. She died that day. Oh, just
Okay,
kidding.
Maybe the odds weren't so good.
And now she was dangling from a splintered plank, one slip away from certain death.
It's just like climbing a tree. Just don't look down. Don't look down.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, we gotta get out of this, Jenny. Chat. Sorry, excuse the cough. Whenever you climb on stuff like this in games, I always question it. It doesn't seem sturdy in real life when I see it. And especially, I mean, this does not look sturdy. It's just hanging free in the air. It just never looks like something sturdy enough to climb through, but it happens in every video game. Let me know if you've climbed on an ivy like this, chat. Anyone with ivy climbing experience in chat? Just hanging on the leaves right now. Exactly, friend. Okay, we're gonna go right because it wants us to go left. And we know there's gotta be secrets wherever they don't want you to go. Okay, it looks like it's just no matter what, you're going towards the same area. If there's secrets over there, I'm gonna be pissed because... Where's the secret? Give me a secret. It wanted me to pull out the magnifying. Where? Oh, there it is. Chat. Follow Papa Natoid. He'll show you where the secrets are. He'll show you. If you ever need a secret finder in a game you're playing, call me up. I'll find you those secrets. And the lower path there is just a way to be able to get back up onto the section after getting the secret. Much appreciated. Always hate having to travel back a ridiculous amount after you found a secret.
Was this the end for our tiny hero? As her spindly muscles began to give way, an image flashed before Jenny's eyes.
Spindly, that's a good word.
Her mother, dangling from a ledge, unable to pull herself to safety. How could she possibly save her family when she couldn't even save herself?
Damn,
I
dude.
can't give up now. Mom needs me.
Tap, Jenny. Use those spindly muscles.
Jenny had barely survived. Was she really prepared for the dangers that lay ahead?
It's too late to turn back now.
How's that bridge staying up at all? If this bridge was in the game Bridge Constructor, it would fall immediately. Bridge was broken. How did that happen? Written in the journal. Logged for all time.
It might have been her recent brush with death, but Jenny's heart was pounding in her chest.
For a second, I thought they were going to say she was hungry. And I was like, do you know where the stomach is?
That's not my heart. That's
The compass.
CJ's compass. The needle is shaking like crazy.
What do you got, boy? What do you got, boy? I kind of wanted to kick it the other way to see what was off in this direction. Ah, see? Secrets, chat. Glowing rock.
Is this what the compass was pointing to?
Jenny paused for a moment and listened.
This is some lost shit.
It was quiet, but distinct. A constant pulse. Mechanical, unnatural.
Man-made?
But other than the sound it emitted, this rock was like any other in the forest.
What do we got? Another scrap.
What's this? Another postcard piece. Curious.
Interesting that she had such a cutscene for that postcard piece. That does not happen usually in this. Okay, so there's gonna be some extra secret stuff that is not crucial to the main plot that the compass will point us towards. Okay, okay. We're keeping up with the game. We're keeping up. Oh, time for some more leaf climbing. I don't want to hear anything from that guy from Free Solo, that rock climbing documentary, until he can show me he can climb on leaves like this. Then he can talk. But until then, he's nothing like Jenny LeClue. Ankle break. That noise, am I the only one that can only hear that she's just like breaking her ankle, especially with the animation? She's just like, it looks like she's just breaking her ankle every time she hits a corner that's a little too dangerous for her. Okay, making our way through the spooky forest. Where is it? Don't make... Okay. Don't tell me there's something and then make it so hard to find.
There's something under there.
What do we got? A body? Oh, chat, it is lost.
Jenny had spent her
It's a
whole
hatch.
childhood exploring the woods behind her house.
But I've never seen this before.
Then she remembered CJ's words.
Please be a body.
People don't see things they aren't looking for.
It's a hatch
She
from
knocked
Lost.
on the rusty metal.
Hollow. It's a trapdoor.
Get the sticker. The owls are not what they seem. What do we got? Little hummingbird logo.
It's rusted up pretty badly. I can't move it.
It's the Dharma Initiative.
What a strange device.
What are you, Hugo Reyes, Fernfolk?
The wires are connected to the door.
This is the same kind of device that this mysterious man that was in the lake messed with in the beginning of the game, if you remember, chat. Oh God, did you watch? I'm assuming you watched Donkey's video. Fern, that's the game we were watching that video of. Oh, I'm a genius! I'm a genius! Donkey's video of it looks horrendous. Oh, okay. It went both ways. I was worried. It's so sad that that's from the guy who made Sonic. Yo, are we going in?
A stale, metallic odor filled the air as Jenny peered into the opening.
It sure is dark down there.
Too dark.
But I can't just leave this unexplored. I have to see where it leads.
And so Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
Here we go. Into the hatch. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Yo, it's Control. It's Lost. It's Control. It's everything. This looks like the Polaris's dome and from Control. I'm scared, chat. What's gonna be in here? Oh no. Decontaminated.
That didn't sound good.
It did not, Jenny LeClue. Yo, it's lost.
In all her short life, Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place. The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities. Equal parts terrifying and intriguing, it was...
Incredible!
Yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard.
The mysterious laboratory. Let's see what we got going on.
Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust.
Jeez, how long has this been here?
Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet...
It's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading.
Starship cadets and the race for space.
It feels...
Alien.
It's not alien, bro.
Now I'm starting to sound like CJ.
Is this
There
where
must
the
be a
numbers is
logical
coming
explanation
from?
for all this.
But its purpose would remain a mystery. Jenny dared not touch its intricate interface.
You fool.
I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens.
What does this button do? DD.
Oh dear.
Right, chat? Dexter? All right, let's see what we got. Smooth it out. Okay. We want it pretty smooth. And we want it a little smaller arches. Oh, we're close, chat.
As
Oh,
Jenny turned the
we've done it.
dials, she heard something hidden in the static.
The numbers.
A voice. What is he saying?
Whale 36. It's the numbers, chat.
It's a pattern. It keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk weird.
Was it a cry for help? A shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary?
Whatever it is, it must be important.
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
Logged.
Looks fancy. And broken.
What do we got now? It's got to be off to the right. Screen only panned right a little bit, and then it popped up. Or it's right here at the bottom of the stairs.
There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder.
It was just a blank piece of paper.
No, we can
Or is it?
get
Jenny
something out
traced
of
her
it.
finger over the page. She felt the clear indentations left by a pen.
Do you see that little black scratch towards the upper left of the page, chat?
I know exactly what to do.
I'm gonna do paper rubbing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It worked.
The most mysterious password.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It was a code of some kind.
The world's least secure code.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Got him.
Code accepted. System authorized and on for activation.
Oh, sure, yeah, let's just activate whatever this is. Good idea, right? A small child activating some station that's armed.
Hermetically sealed.
Uh-oh. Did we just blow up all of the town?
Magnetic transducer coils targeting. Rotation of phase harmonics stabilized. Commencing experiment age 137.
It's lost. Did we just teleport? Are we teleported?
What's happening?
This really took a shift.
Safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency.
It says it's working, but what's it doing?
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
It went from just kind of murder mystery to now we got some conspiracy stuff going.
I should get out of here before my skin melts off.
I'll be amazed if we're in the same spot. We probably are. But I'd still be amazed. I would love some teleportation action. Nope. Nothing. Yo, the rocks are floating though.
The boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons.
Some electromagnetic experimentation.
CJ said he saw a swarm of UFOs circling the Forgotten Forest.
They're just
Was
rocks.
Jenny beginning to make sense of CJ's wild ramblings?
I'm gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack all this.
Okay, so I was wondering if that was maybe a secret thing, but it looks like it was a necessary thing. I imagine I wouldn't have been able to pass because of the rocks, maybe?
Oh, God.
Let's see what we got. Mysterious laboratory. Found a hatch in the forest behind my house. How have I never heard that before or noticed that before? Some kind of experimental laboratory. How long has it been here? Found a strange repeating radio message. Could it be a code? Rabbit 49, Bear 78, Whale 36, Rabbit 55, Weasel 23, Wolf 51, Bear 8, Hawk 30, Rabbit 21. The experiment made the boulders levitate. Maybe this is what CJ was talking about. Nearly died again. Need more coffee. I feel that. Yo, it's Jenny's office.
Our old fort.
It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot.
The LeClue Detective Agency.
I could never climb up there on my own. Keith
the
always
top
had to help me.
1%.
They schemed
Of
and planned
detectives
and swore
live in
never to
tree
let
forts.
anything come between them. Just thinking about him hurt.
No squares allowed. It's just a tree.
What was that?
Oh shit. There's a cop. There's a cop in our house.
Steven! Steven! Steven!
What?
Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Not this again.
Something's out here. Something big.
Gotta break into our own
Real
house.
big.
There's nothing there.
But I'm getting some super spooky vibes, man.
For the last time, Kevin, the radio's off for emergencies only.
He hates this guy. He hates his coworker. Oh, he's just scared, dude.
That was lucky. I need to be more careful.
The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her hand. If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue.
Hell yeah. Let's outsmart the coppers.
It's tempting.
But Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police.
There's probably a sneakier way in.
Basement.
Out of the police's line of sight, the basement was her best entry point into the house.
Except that window is locked, and all my lockpicking gear is inside.
You have your little hair thing. There you go.
The window was ajar, the frame damaged.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Whoever it was, that's my way in.
Gonna run into another burglar.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past the police officer. One false move and the
Stealth
game
section.
would be up.
Stealth sections in games that don't necessarily have stealth or, have those mechanics built in. Never a great sign, to be honest. Never quite done right. Oh shit.
Who goes
I got
there?
caught. I got
Caught!
caught.
Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother.
Meow. Here goes nothing.
And I learned from the Sonic the Hedgehog School of Stealth. Meow.
Steven! Please tell me you're there.
What's up, buddy?
I think you should know, and I say this with 100% certainty, that there's a
Spit it out already.
There's a cat.
There's a mountain lion out here!
Oh god.
Very likely. They're indigenous to this area.
Oh, okay.
What?
Just don't let it eat you. I don't need any more paperwork.
Chill,
Oh
dude.
god. I think I'll just head inside for a minute to check on something.
Even if you fail the stealth, you win. What a game.
That was close.
You don't really need to crawl anymore. You can get up now, Jenny. We fooled him.
Someone definitely forced this open.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement?
Let's go. Wait, well, let's see if there's a sticker. Or a postcard over here. No. Just, want to be sure. Don't want to miss any
Someone
secrets.
definitely forced this open.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement?
Get in there, Jen. Not buying the scraps on my chinny chin chin.
It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought.
Nice little chapter break.
Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home.
I'm in. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
What the
Oh,
heck?
come on, Jenny.
Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford
Is
one.
it the dude from the beginning of the game?
Let's see who this belongs to.
He had both an umbrella and a briefcase. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How? Oh wait, chat. We can see the fingerprints. I was like, how are we supposed to get this? It's just, yo, it's
Who
the
carries
book.
around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside?
That book was at the crime scene, Jenny. What kind of detective are you?
The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Jenny
come on.
recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the dean's lifeless body.
In the
Keep up.
library.
Keep up with my detective brain,
There
Jenny.
must be something significant about it.
I'd be nicer to you, but you were so mean to Susie, and it was very rude. The Weasel, other bedtime stories. Change page. There once lived a family, the rabbits and the bear. There once lived a family of rabbits. Their home was a 3-story tall carrot cake near a river. Walking past, a bear smelled the delicious frosting and began eating the cake. What is this madness? She will purge us of house and home, cried the smallest rabbit. Soon the house had lost nearly all its icing. Eventually, the only thing left was the furniture. Satiated, the bear left and the terror passed. The rabbits had survived. They were now free to run about and gather materials to build a new home. Hopefully, a bit less tasty this time. So this has to do with the number code thing, Bear 24. We're gonna figure it out, chat. The Hawk and the Weasel. High above the forest, a hawk spotted a weasel and attacked. Injured, the weasel lay low in the grass where it could listen for its pursuer and lick its rancid wounds, but the hawk was relentless. Fear soon turned to despair. How will I survive? Cried the weasel. Suddenly, the screeching of the hawk was silenced by a thunderous blow. An enormous black crow had carried the hawk away. Relieved, the weasel slinked home, laughing at its good fortune. The wolf and the sheep. A wolf who had caught its feet in a hunter's trap pleaded with a passing sheep. Please free me before my wound becomes infected and death comes to take me. Why should I help you when you would as soon eat me? Demanded the sheep. Come now, let us not relive past transgressions, said the wolf. Free me now, and I shall be your servant forever. And so the sheep released the wolf, and the wolf ate the sheep. Just very, very straightforward. The goose and the golden egg. There once was a woman who discovered a magical goose that laid golden eggs. The woman collected the eggs for herself and sold them, becoming very rich. But she soon grew impatient. Soon this goose could... I'm just reading weird today. Since this goose could only lay a single golden egg each day. So the woman cut open the goose, intending to take all the eggs at once, but in the end she found no eggs inside and the goose was dead. These stories are freaking wild, bro. The boy and the whale. One day, a terrible storm rolled through the valley, flooding the town and forming a lake. One boy survived by floating upon his bed. Exhausted and starving, he prayed, "Someone please save me, and I will be in your debt." Suddenly, a whale came diving down through the maze of clouds. She disappeared below the water, then suddenly surfaced, lifting the boy onto her back. The whale said, "I'm in desperate need of a navigator. Can you help me find my way home?" The boy agreed, and so she fed him fish, and they flew off together, and off they flew into the sky to find a new home together. Okay. Let's see, what kind of clues can we get?
This feels familiar. Like I've seen it before. Wait, no! I've heard it before!
There we
On
go.
the radio in the underground lab!
Could there be a connection between
She
the
put it
cryptic
together
radio
quick.
message and this book?
Yes.
Let's find out.
What we got? Okay, Rabbit 49. Okay, zoom. 57, 32. So is it word? It's word. 33, 34, 35. Well, 57 is easier. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 49. Right? 57. So this is 57, 56, 55. What? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 30. Okay, so 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Soon. How did I get that wrong the other way? Where's the bear page? Where's the bear? Oh, it's in this one. Okay, 99. 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So it's not too... They have a few red herrings in here, so you can't just find the highlighted object and click it. Like, there's some fakes in here, so... Okay, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. No? Okay, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. No? Hello? Oh, this is not whale. Oops. That was not whale. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Rabbit 55. 57, 56, 55. Soon they will all... 23. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. Soon they will all listen. Here's the wolf. Wolf 51. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. That doesn't... Soon they will all listen, relive. The bear... And... Where's the bear? It's the bear, rabbit, and the bear. Bear 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hawk 30. Soon they will all listen, relive their 36, 35, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Rancid. This is getting murder vibes. 19, 20, 21.
Soon they will all listen, relive their rancid past.
The message read like a threat.
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer?
Maybe. Probably.
Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest. And a secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant. Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee.
Yo, Twin Peaks, chat, percolator, coffee.
Only then would the answers become clear.
Am I right?
I guess I'll let it brew for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my
coffee.
detective.
I'm sorry, chat. Oh, she walked real slow there. Okay, we got the message. It's fairly simple puzzles and stuff going on, but like it makes you feel good. It makes you feel smart. Little science lab down here. Is this maybe her dad was like a scientist?
Oh crap!
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
Yo, they're stealing beer from our house? That's rude, dude.
Make yourselves at home, why don't you?
Forget about it! There's more in the back of the fridge!
They better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot! They got cookies too!
Oh, hell no, dude.
Have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house! Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Dude, he calmed down real fast.
Oh, those, sir, are fighting words.
You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Cat gonna fight
Which means
this
I can't get my
cop.
detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable
cushions.
treasure trove of old possessions. Surely something around here would prove useful.
Maybe. But I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the
Bling.
fuse is missing for the lights.
Oh. Let's see what we got. How did I know? How did I know I was gonna need to pull out the handy old magnifying glass? How, you ask? It's because I'm a gaming genius, chat.
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's
he
desk,
was a scientist.
the disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia, all reminders that her dad was here not so long ago.
Miss you, Dad.
Miss you, Papa. A field guide to fascinating flora. Weiss, Fielding, and Strasberry.
A field guide to fascinating flora. Written by Weiss, Felding, and Strasberry. Did the dean write this book?
Someone in the family. That's for sure, mate.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the
Is
desk.
our dad back?
Looks fresh. Still sticky.
Is that his suitcase? Mending the Molecular Bonds of Marriage by David Lunch. David Lunch? Twin Peaks. A scientific journey to rediscovering love and chemistry.
Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Chat, I just got an email about my vaccination appointment tomorrow. Let's see. I think I got it. I got an email yesterday. Chat, I think I'm part of the Pfizer gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I would have been happy no matter what vaccine. I think that's a true statement. I think no matter what vaccine you get, you should be happy because it's going to do its job. But the stats show that there is a vaccine that is genuinely more effective than the other. And I kind of would have been upset a little bit. I would have been not upset. I would have been more scared, you know what I mean? Then I wouldn't have felt as much of relief as I would have getting either Pfizer or Moderna if I had gotten Johnson & Johnson. I still would have accepted it, and I would have taken it, and I would have been like, cool, thanks for the vaccination. But I'll say, pretty stoked to get Pfizer.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
Yo, broken marriage. Yo,
This
it's
was
that
years
photo
ago. I look like a kid.
where it made me a monster when I had to pull the photo together.
One of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes.
The mom reminds me of an actress. I can't think of her name right now, but her you know, little 2D model just reminds me of an actress. We're taking it with us.
I might, need this later.
A beginner's guide to quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics, interpreting the work of P.T. Zauser.
Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics. Sounds like a real page turner. Dad was such a nerd.
What's this? Results of restorative transducive coupling experiment, phase 7. Possible changes after initial phase cycling in post-dynamic quantum tunneling has transpired. Observed changes in higher dimensional planes has led to a regression in phase modulation of radio frequency spectra. Bandpass filtering has produced no differentiated results, and advanced holography has not shown any positive change either. Further study is required to identify narrow beam secure spectrums from which to transmit future communications. Well, that's a mouthful. So he was doing some dimensional quantum tunneling research, chat. Yo, some gum, some shoe shine, some paper.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
Lab explosion rocks town. A tragedy befell Gumboldt University this morning when an experiment in the chemistry labs went wrong. An accident caused a destructive explosion, killing one scientist and injuring several others. The area was immediately cordoned off and no one allowed in due to the potential deadly chemicals involved. While the investigation is still ongoing, police have identified Henry LeClue as the scientist killed in the explosion. He is survived by wife Julie and daughter Jenny. Dean Strasberry, head of the school and close friend of the LeClues, gave a statement on campus this afternoon. What a tragic and unpreventable accident. Henry was working with dangerous chemicals and it looks like he made a grave error. He was under a lot of stress. People make mistakes. We've lost a great friend and neighbor today. Article continues on page 8 with reactions from townspeople. Missing fish found. Pros and cons of pants. I do appreciate being able to zoom in this much. The Arthurton Times, October 13th.
The dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad.
Boo. Rude. What do we got here? Out of the way. Trying to read the secret report.
Acrid inspections report. I've never seen this before.
Acrid Inspections Report. Complaint. On May 14th, an anonymous source filed a complaint with the university regarding the lack of proper ventilation in labs. The equipment we have is old and frankly dangerous. It's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. Process. Inspections of facilities reveal a dangerous and unsafe work environment. Despite several violation notices and follow-up inspections, the school consistently failed to address non-compliant safety standards. Conclusion: John Acrid, don't let anyone work in that lab. It's a death trap. So Dean Strasberry knew that the lab was dangerous, and yet allowed for work to continue. That's not good.
This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake. Everyone in town blamed him for the accident.
The dean killed our dad.
The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
How dare.
October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident.
The dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
He must have known that the lab was unsafe, but still let my dad work in there?
Any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mum to the dean's death.
This doesn't prove anything.
I guess, yeah, that gives motive to the mom.
But it was a clear motive for murder. Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet.
Leave it. The cops might find it.
Jenny did the right thing and left everything as she had found it. Her mother would be proud, but would she be grateful?
Mom's innocent, so she has nothing to hide.
But how would it look if the police found this evidence?
They'll let her go. Oh, wait. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, shit. This is motive for her. I forgot.
I'll just have to solve the case before they do.
Oops. It feels like the right thing to do, chat. A lot going on in this here drawer cabinet. Volume 2 of Mending the Molecular Bonds of Marriage by David Lunch.
Aha! The missing fuse.
Okay, we got the fuse. I think we're clear. I think we got everything here. David Lunch's masterpiece. So how do we get this thing that's up there? Is it just too dark right now?
And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
Maybe in all that light in the boxes to the left there? I want what's up there. I want that thing up there. How do I get it? Well, let's see what's in the lights here in these boxes. Oh. You don't say. The big glowing light is something to investigate, huh?
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
We take this box with us over here to get our thing up here. We're keeping up. We're keeping up with the game. That's already pretty far into that postcard, isn't it? Yeah, it's already more than halfway. We're making good progress here in Jenny LeClue, Detectivu. Did she not know
Jenny's
that
instincts
her
had been
basement was
correct.
much bigger?
Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
Maybe the box that says CSI supplies. Maybe. Kitchen, garden, books, clothes. Wait a second.
CSI supplies. That must be
Wait
Mom's
a
old gear.
second. Maybe that's why so in some of the screenshots, she looks so much older to me because she's like wearing this nice coat and she just looks a little older, and I wonder if it's just because she's wearing her mom's stuff. Yeah, chat, there it is. We got a flashlight.
It's not as good as mine, but at least it works.
Kind of.
More or less.
That's not going to be dangerous later. Jam sticker. Important. Locksmith kit.
My key to the city. An old set of lockpicks.
It's Jammy. Jammy's in the game again.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colorful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
Detective
This must
jacket.
be Mom's old jacket.
It smelled of formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
From her CSI
delicious.
days.
And so, she tried it on.
Costume change. There's something so good about having a character not start in their main costume in a game and getting them unlocking that by the end, like by a certain point. It's just so good. Oh, we finally get the title card. We're in part 3.
It's like a glove.
Like something about the way in both Spider-Man games, the fact that you don't start in your main suit in the beginning of the game is so good when you unlock it, and they make it such a triumphant moment. It's so good.
A giant oversized glove.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
I won't let them take you away from me too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the first time in her life, she felt like a real detective. She had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match.
Oh.
Somebody else is here.
Time to stealth. It's just the cop, right? Yo, it's not the cop. It's the mysterious man from the beginning of the game. Is it our dad? That's my only guess right now, is that it's just our dad. Who's that now?
That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
That is a good plan. I did it again, chat. Tried to run. First of all, I actually need to correct a mistake. In honor of amazing chat member Jam. A Jam sticker right on the front page. You know what? No, 2. Two Jam stickers to honor Jam in chat. It's you. Look, right on the screen it says it's me. There's Jam. Funny enough, the stream version of chat only says delicious. But I promise you, it says jammy after delicious. Just chase him. Just chase after the man. The myth. How does that guy fit? He's so big. How does he fit?
To follow the mysterious man in black?
Yeah, let's go. We got our gear, chat.
In black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight.
Into the tree fort. How do I get in there?
That's my way up. If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
Throw rocks at it. Classic. Huh? Nani? Chat, I've been watching a Korean drama about baseball, chat. Ooh, it's good. Jammy, you and your sister should watch it. It's very good. Pumpkin. So the whole point of the whole show is called Stove League, so it's in the off season. It's the worst team in the league. They are the Dreams. They're the worst team in the league. They used to be pretty good, and now they're terrible. And they fire their general or they don't. Yeah, they do fire the general manager, and they're looking for a new one. And this very oddball guy takes the job. He doesn't know much about baseball when he takes the job. But he is known for his history is that he takes sports teams, gets them to win the championship, but then they disband the team after that season for whatever reason. That it's like a pattern for him. He goes to a team, he helps them win, they shut down the team after he's done. And so he joins this team, and it's very much like, basically the way I had it described to me was like, it's like Sherlock runs a baseball team. So it's a lot of like, what, you're making this questionable decision, why would you make this decision? And then, you know, a grand reveal moment happens towards the end of an episode or something like that. And it's just super fun to try to figure out what he's doing, why he's doing it. It's genuine. One of the things that I think is lacking in so many sports-based anime, dramas, anything, any kind of media, is that sometimes they just rely so much on just like tropey stuff, and it's just not as fun to watch. But this, it kind of is. It's kind of Korean Moneyball, because the whole thing is like they do some things that, you know, another big plot point is that someone's like the owner of the team is trying to like also get the team to shut down, but like this guy doesn't want that to happen. And so there's that, you know. What was I gonna say? Oh, like one of the things I love about Haikyuu is that it has drama, it has like some team vibes, some heart. It's got a lot of heart. And it's a little less like strong heart, but one of the things I love about Haikyuu is that it teaches the sport to an extent, right? Like I have some sense that I after watching Haikyuu, I kind of feel like, oh, maybe I could, understand if I watched a game, I can understand a little better. And I remember trying to watch a regular volleyball match afterwards, and I was able to follow it a lot more than I probably would have normally. So that was pretty cool. And I think this tries to do that. It doesn't do it as well. And where I'm watching it doesn't translate they'll have like explanation text on the screen for certain terms and stuff. As they're talking about it, and where I'm watching it doesn't translate those reliably or like often enough, so like I don't necessarily get to read those when they come by. But no, yeah, it's super fun. It's goofy. It has heart, but it's not like Haikyuu. It's not like they're like all crying and they all love each other. It explores some dark stuff too. I don't know. I think it was just some guy walking down the street told me about Haikyuu. I can't think of anyone specifically that would have told me about that. I don't know. It was jammy, of course. But yeah, it's a cool show. It's called Hot Stove League. I don't even know if I said that before I was describing it or anything. Could have said, yeah, check it out, and you would have had no idea how to find it. But yeah, it's called Hot Stove League. So check it out. Baseball drama. And it came out last year, so it's fairly modern. Both in terms of its baseball representation and in the sense that like it actually has some pretty good cinematography and stuff. And it probably will get a season 2 because it did pretty well. So it's a good time to jump in. It's funny, the reason I started watching is because the Padres, my team, have a new Korean player who's coming over from the KBO. And I think this is a fictionalized version of the KBO. It's not the KBO. It's the KPB, the Korean Professional Baseball League. Yeah, Ha-Sung Kim. Gotta love him. Did you see? I need to show you, Jamie, if I didn't yet. When he hit his first home run, he was given the silent treatment, which is a regular thing that happens for rookies, where you hit your home run, you go back to the dugout, and everyone just ignores you until you get all the way to the end of the dugout doing your own celebration, and then everyone mobs you. And it was great because he went over to our third baseman, Manny Machado, right before he went in the dugout, and he was just ignoring him. And he was like, you could see Kim tug on his arm. He's like, come on, dude, high five me. I just hit my first home run. And he just ignored him completely. It was great. But anyways, the reason I watched it is because I was reading about him and someone brought up that show. And there's a part in that show where they go to America and they see this guy throwing pitches. They're trying to recruit him. They see him throwing some pitches, and he throws 146 kilometers per hour, 149, 150, 155 is like his maximum, like his top speed, and it's supposed to be this big triumphant moment. And I think that equals, whatever the top one was. I might have been off on 155 kilometers per hour, but whatever that top speed equals to is about 94 miles per hour, which in the Korean League, and the thing that's like shown there is that's so fast in the Korean League. Oh my God, 94 miles per hour. How could he throw that fast? In the MLB, that's bordering on slow now for some people's fastballs. Like, there are guys that can hit 100 once or twice, 3 times in a game, average out around 98 to 99 with their fastball. And so the whole reason that show was brought up is that in the show it's depicted as, oh man, this guy throws so hard and so fast. But in America, that's like pretty average. And so they're saying that the new Korean player, Ha-Sung Kim, is going to take some time to adjust. That movie is so good. The Rookie is one of the best baseball movies. It makes me cry every time. But yeah, like it was depicting that, what is fast in Korea is not at all fast here in America for the most part. And so like that meant that Ha-Sung Kim is going to have to take some time to adjust. And he is going through that right now. He hit his first home run, but it was like on a 79 mile per hour breaking ball that he was able to get some good wood on. But Jamie, you asked if that's unique to American teams specifically. I'm sure some other leagues do something like that. But yeah, it's just like a hazing kind of thing, a light little hazing thing that people do. And, like I said, he was pulling on Manny's arm to try to get him to react. And when the team finally did mob him, Manny was the first one to jump in there and cheer him on as much as he could. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. They also do this thing where they'll ask for the ball, right? For the first home run in the dugout, the players will ask for the ball. They'll get it. And then I don't know for sure, I think they get another ball. They have like another ball in their hands the whole time. And they'll throw that to the stands. But if you're not paying attention and you see that, you're like, rookie thinks, oh my God, they just threw my home run ball into the stands. Like, why would they do that? It's just a fun little hazing. And so, yeah, it was super funny to watch Ha-Sung Kim. Maybe not fully understand. I think you have to imagine he knows what was going on to a certain extent. But it was just super funny to watch that. Anyways, baseball detour. Back to Jenny LeClue Detectivu. We're following after the mysterious man with the briefcase.
The bridge should slow him down a bit. Huh?
Go.
How did he do that?
Hurry. Follow the man in black. Jesus, she like collapsed. It's Mr. X. I'll never get over the fact that you could just shoot his hat off. Man, there's something about first-person horror that's just too scary for me. Because I think I could play
a higher path towards the Almost Done Bridge.
I think I could play like Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake,
That's a
but
dead end.
7 and 8
there?
too spooky.
There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
It's just not being able to check your peripherals, man. Fuck them. Fuck horror games. That's Delicious Jammy stance. We got that crispy internet and latency today. I changed some settings, Jammy. I was streaming at 1080p and like I was reading up some stuff and people say people don't stream at 1080p really unless you're a partner. And so I got the settings that most people, stream at, plugged them in, and I think the stream's running a lot smoother than it used to.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was being watched.
It's like we're just talking, right? We're just talking straight up. All right, chat. Gonna take a quick stretch, hydrate, potty break, everything in between. Please do the same. Get yourself some delicious sodies. Nice. We like the crispy latency, the crispy stream. And it still looks, I'm hoping, I don't know, it still looks pretty good, right? Like it doesn't necessarily look that drastically different from when I was streaming at 1080. I hope so. But yeah, we'll be right back. Look, here it is. Bam. Be right back. And we'll play a tune. And we'll be back after a short break. I love ya. BRB.
I don't wanna go. I'm lost here on my own. I don't wanna wait. I feel you stuck to me. I don't wanna go. I'm lost here on my own. I don't wanna wait. I feel you stuck to me.
Rough now, beat down, tougher than before. Sit back, kick back. I can't feel no more. Why you gonna wait for me? 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 I've been trying to find out what's been missing this time. This time, let the silence speak for itself this time.
I don't wanna go. I'm lost here on my own. I don't wanna wait. I feel you stuck to me. I don't wanna go. I'm lost here on my own. I don't wanna wait. I feel you stuck to me.
And after all we said, I'll always give my hand. I'm worth it, I've earned it, and I wish you would've gone. And I know that you didn't have to. I know that you still could.
Hold me, love me tenderly.
At times I wanna talk to you like we used to, yeah. But it's much harder without you. It takes two, yeah. But it's all different now, honey. 'Cause I miss you, yeah. I do much better when you love me. Yeah, I miss you.
Hold me, love me, touch me tenderly. Hold me, love me, touch me tenderly.
Yo, this is a smooth song.
Subtract the bad, and we could add the good we had. Make it up to you.
We'll let it play out.
Can't stop thinking about you and me. Hate it when we disagree. Every time I close my eyes, you are all I see. But it's all different now, honey. 'Cause I miss you, I do better with you. I'll be gentle, and I'll be kind.
Chat, I forgot to say.
Even when we fight,
Pretty exciting times ahead. I believe, chat. And I'll confirm it right now, live on stream. I should be getting my first payout from Twitch very soon. I'm getting that first check from Twitch. I just looked it up. There was even a new thing on the payout screen that I hadn't seen before, and let me just go see. Maybe it's in my bank and I didn't even know. Not yet, but very soon, chat. Gonna get that cool. Pretty much, it's gonna cover 2 games purchased. I'm gonna be completely transparent. $118. How's that, chat? Pretty solid, huh? And that's a 50-50 cut. So, you know, keep watching, keep subscribing, keep following, keep telling your friends. Before you know it, we can turn this into something else. But until then, we got to keep grinding. Keep playing our games. So let's do that. But it's pretty exciting. First payout from Twitch incoming. It was submitted on
in black
today.
neared the
So
edge of the unfinished bridge.
hopefully pretty quick turnaround.
His methodical movements unnerved Jenny.
I need to get a better look at him.
Gotta shoot his hat off.
I'll climb
Like
the
Mr.
outside
X.
of the bridge and snoop on him from there.
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so,
how do we get there?
Undaunted by the dangers that lay ahead, Jenny LeClue, wearing her mother's jacket, advanced towards the bridge. Yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer.
We're in. Jenny is full detective mode now. I guess we do have the boat still, don't we, Chad?
Easy does it. I don't want him to hear me coming.
Nice and slow, Chad. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Keep it breezy. Alright, let's get a look at our mystery man, huh? Surely the birds won't give us away. Or anything. Yeah, see, I don't know what it is about this coat. It just makes her look older. I guess she looks taller, because...
Jenny glanced down for the first time.
You don't see her waist?
And immediately wished she hadn't. She clung tightly to the stone wall. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely wide enough to stand on. One false move and...
Focus, Jenny. Perfect The hallmark of a serial killer. Maybe I can get a closer look.
That's a good exclamation, chat. Perfect pitch. It can't be.
There you are.
The Man in Black. Extremely creepy, identity unknown, likes long walks in the woods and children's literature.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow. The Man in Black remained an enigma.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know. He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
Oh, there's a phone.
Yes. No.
It's Mr. X, dude. Could Mr. X talk?
Yes.
Yeah, he could. He said stars. Stars.
No.
Wow, this guy's a real chatterbox.
Yes. It's all there. Clear as day.
Who is he talking to?
You still got a wire there, bud.
No, it wasn't there.
Okay, we're gonna get a look at our surroundings first.
Yes, the whole house. She must have it.
What was he looking for?
Julie's got something. Julie LeClue.
Of course. Where? Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's he doing now?
Get a look here. See if we can catch him. No.
Where did he go?
Oh, God. Oh, how did I know? How did I know we were gonna get jump scared, bro? Yo, secret message in the cinder block.
A super secret spy stash? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her.
Uh-oh.
Tonight.
Uh-oh.
They change shifts at 4.
Oh, no. Mummy!
Yes, it's all here.
He's going to kill my mummy.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross.
But it's got to be a twist, right? He's gonna go after someone
I know.
else. What you doing, bud? He's gone again.
He's destroying evidence.
No! We wanted to read that. Rude.
I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
Just dive, dude.
She was only distracted for a moment, but a moment was enough.
Damn. How does he do that?
Just runs away. Don't look! You saw nothing! I don't know why, chat. There's this TikTok Fortnite meme that it's just so stuck with me. $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? I don't know why. It's just stuck with me forever. And then there's like another part. It's just like, no more Fortnite. Am I bad? Am I a bad person for meme love? For to love the meme? $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? Oh wait, I see the next part. Right here. Don't forget to pay your respects. There's the don't for. Okay, this has got to be pretty low. Yeah. This This is there. Or somewhere close to here. Nope. Okay. Now remember, no trolls. It's another part of the sick meme. Look for the biggest cross. It's such a good meme, dude. Such a
Jenny
good
held
video.
the soggy paper delicately.
I don't know why. Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates, the entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respects. F in chat. We're just doing all the hardcore memes today, chat.
She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates. The entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respects.
What could it mean?
What could it mean?
They're directions to a secret entrance.
But an entrance to what?
Is it $19 Fortnite card? I don't know why I keep going with $19.
Maybe there's more in the back.
Mummy!
Jenny's heart skipped several beats. She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight.
Uh-oh.
He's going to...
Jenny couldn't bring herself to say the words.
Uh-oh.
Mom's in terrible danger.
Mummy.
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away under the watchful eyes of the police.
Didn't you hear
He'd
him?
never get past them.
There's
He
a
won't
guard
have to.
shift.
These instructions lead to a secret entrance. A way to get to the jail without being detected.
But where?
In the graveyard, you fool.
The entrance is buried there.
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball.
It's such a weird... What, so did he buy a $20 V-Bucks card and use $1 of it? Can you even use it that way?
Where did people bury things?
The graveyard!
Let's go.
Of course.
She's
the
stoked,
graveyard
dude.
was in the same part of town as the jail.
She's like, hell yeah.
Angels, arches, crosses on graves.
All features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
It's time to
This was
save
all well and
Mummy.
good, but even if she was right, even if she managed to reach her mother before the man in black,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought popped into her head. As loath as she was to admit it, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
Yo. Team up.
Susie?
Team up with Susie
Are you
Glatz.
there?
Dude, she's dead. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Jesus Christ, Susie.
What is that awful music?
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh. I'm just rehearsing my dance for... I regret asking. You said earlier you wanted to... Yes? You said you wanted to...
Say it, Jenny.
Help? Of course. Anything for you, friend. Okay.
That's right,
meet me at the
baby.
graveyard right away.
Best friends.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught? It's urgent, Susie.
I already stole your boat.
Jenny, I don't think I can do it.
Inspire, dude. No commanding.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove yourself. Do you want your whole life to be dictated by your parents?
No.
Well, no, but... There comes a time when every young woman has to chart her own course. But does it have
Come
to
on,
be right
Susie.
now?
Yes.
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and
It's
I'm
time.
the only thing standing between her and death. Which side of history will you be on? The good side? Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard as soon as possible. Okay.
Hell yeah. The team up.
What should I wear? I'm thinking practical but colorful. I don't care. Just bring your silent explosives. What? What do you need explosives for?
Mine. It's just like it's the same vibes as like Legally Blonde, you know. You don't need to be one or the other. You could be both. Jenny doesn't understand that.
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
Hell yeah. Prison Break. I don't know how that show ran for like 6 seasons.
No.
Yo, it's getting too involved.
I am an artist. I will not be dictated to by some pen pusher in an ivory tower.
He is wasted.
It's too long, too violent, too dark. These are my characters.
Just in case we can't read it up close. What happens next? Graveyard, rescue mom, too dangerous. Reveal Arthurton's darkest secret. Arthurton should be full of joy. Push Jenny to her limits. Too stressful. Happy ending. Super fun surprise. Unburden readers. Exotic new location. Such a good idea. Focus on friendship. Keep fans happy. Okay. It's got some
So
plans.
why does it feel like they're rebelling against me? All this fighting, all this drama. And for what? Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now.
Not that easy, bud.
Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. End on a happy note. Yes, let's fix this nonsense once and for all.
That was fast. Are we towards the
You're
end
right,
already?
Rufus. First, I need another drink.
Okay, we can look at this. So here's a map of the town. We got the rich houses, the rich-ish houses, the poor houses, the airport, power plant. We kind of guessed all this so far. The campus, a bunch of shops, town hall, town square, police station, cemetery, church. So it adds up. The cemetery could link to the police station, planetarium, mines, homes. So let's see. This home links to this and this and this. This is some of the homes. This links to this and this. Some home design there. Blue dot here in the mines links to this little camp, which links to this dude with a mustache. I feel like we've seen someone like that. Poor housing links to an old shuttered house. Campus and shops links to big old statue. Planetarium. Cemetery. So this is Susie's house, which links to this, which is also Susie's house. This is all like concept art, I'm assuming. Rich-ish. Link to rich-ish, but also link to some Jenny gear. That's the other thing to remember. Susie is Jenny's cousin. That was a reveal last time we played. Nah, we gotta go with the graveyard happens next, chat. What do we do, chat? What do you want? Graveyard or happy ending, chat? I'll let you pick. Drop your recommendation in the chat for what Jenny should do next. Rescue mom, not a but maybe the happy ending, we rescue our mom, who knows? But I like rescuing mom, of course. All right. Cat has determined we're going to the graveyard. Goodbye, happy ending. Gone forever. I live for danger is an achievement
Looks
I just
like
got.
fate decided for me. This one can't end like the others. They won't publish it. I must write something different, something darker. It's the only chance I have of saving her.
He's gonna murder everyone.
I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon.
Oh my
But
god.
for now, it's got to be the graveyard.
He's gonna kill every town person. I was gonna point out the
Was
book to
man
the
in
right.
black the Dean's real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the man in black at his own game.
I said Jenny LeClue and the Still Life Strangler. That's a good book title. All right. We're going after the man in black, trying to see if we can get to our mum faster than he can. Seems unlikely, but we're going to give it a shot. Events had taken a dramatic turn. Jenny's head buzzed with questions. Will Susie's explosives work? Why would someone want to kill my mom? Who is the man in black? Can I find the jail before it's too late? The road ahead was fraught with danger. And Jenny would need all of her wits to survive.
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna need to be very quiet.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Susie just vibing, dude.
Hi, Jenny. I'm here.
Yo,
Hands
good
I brought
fit.
snacks.
It's a good fit.
This is a covert mission. Could you draw any more attention to yourself?
Sorry. I just wanted to get here as quickly as I could.
Did you bring the explosives?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Now remember, explosives are incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Another puzzle to activate them.
Hopefully it'll be enough.
Okay, I'm here. What's the big emergency, Susie?
Keith is here too, but he hates us.
What is she doing here?
Oh shit,
Keith,
dude.
you came.
The emotional drama.
You invited him?
I thought it'd be a good opportunity for you to talk.
Wow.
Now is hardly
Susie
the time.
is a good friend. I mean, yes, hardly the time, but also trying to mend broken bridges, you know?
I can't bear the idea of two best friends never speaking again. It's too sad.
What's wrong with you?
I should go.
We like Susie.
No, Keith, wait.
There was so much she wanted to say. But she had ruined the Dean's funeral, embarrassed Keith in front of the whole town. Worse, she hadn't been there for him in his hour of need. She wanted to tell him all about the Dean's ring, the man in black, and the mysterious room buried in the forest. But none of it would bring his father back. Sometimes the right thing to say was also the hardest.
Apologize, dude. What do you mean don't apologize?
I'm sorry.
Poor Keith. Angry, grieving, conflicted. His whole world turned upside down. And the one person he most wanted to confide in, he couldn't.
I really should go.
Rip, dude.
Goodbye, Jenny.
But he at least he heard us. He heard us say sorry. And we'll take that. The shaking eyes, more effective when sad rather than just scared like before.
Well, that didn't go exactly as I planned. Are you okay, Jenny?
Ignore. We're not mean.
As angry as she was at Susie,
Gonna change
knew
Jenny.
This was a situation of her own making.
We're gonna change her.
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Can we read the signs? No. Can we look at the scooter? No. Is there any secrets this way? Yes. No secret shall escape my grasp. I like the lighting on Jenny over here. It's pretty creepy. All right, let's open up.
Locked. I'll have
Lockpick
to break
time,
in.
baby.
Or we could just wait for an adult.
No.
And let the man in black get to my mom first. Are you trying to sabotage everything?
I just don't see why we can't tell the police what we know and let them sort it out.
Because all cops are bozos.
Because, Susan, the police are incompetent.
Yes.
I'm not putting my mom's life in their hands.
I want to clip that out. Because, Susan, the cops are incompetent.
Besides, for all we know, it could be an inside job. Now, keep a lookout while I open this lock.
Here we go. Lockpick minigame. It's not too hard. pretty stoked for Returnal to come out at the end of the month, chat. I think our next two big game purchases are going to be Returnal and MLB The Show on PS5, so look forward to that. We're in.
Are you coming, Susie?
Into the graveyard?
There's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just, I think I need a minute.
Let her off the hook, dude.
Why don't
Be
you
chill,
wait here and
Jenny.
keep a lookout? I'll go on ahead. I've got the radio if I need your help.
That sounds like a great plan. Thanks.
Radio me if you see anything suspicious. Especially if you see a man in black carrying a briefcase and a blue umbrella.
Briefcase, umbrella, got it.
Lock the gate behind me so no one suspects anything. And keep out of sight.
Here, don't forget the explosives.
It's
Jenny
like the
had broken
casual
in
nature.
undetected. Now she had to find the secret passage that led to the jail.
I just need to follow the clues from the photograph. I'm coming for you, Mom.
I'm coming to save Mama. All right. What's the beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates? Let's go. Can't see nothing back here. Here we go. Beyond
A
the
guardian of
fallen
the
angel.
graveyard cast her stony gaze over the burial ground, watching over the departed, protecting their peaceful slumber.
Why must everything in a graveyard be so creepy?
Of course, this guardian had wings.
Beyond the fallen angel.
That's
There are
right,
lots
bro.
of angels here. Which one is the fallen angel?
Yo, it has a sword. That's dope.
The
Shit,
Strasberry
dude.
Mausoleum.
Amongst the fresh flowers was a note. Beloved father, educator, and botanist, your memory will forever blossom in our hearts.
Don't worry, Mr. Strasberry.
Dean
I won't rest until
Strasberry.
I found your real killer.
Rip in peace, dude. Forever shall you be missed. Look at that sword mausoleum. What's that about? Can I go in there just cuz? Yo.
4 discs of solid granite with something carved into the face.
It's all scrambled up. I'll just straighten them out.
But try as she might, the discs wouldn't move.
We need swords.
5 stone swords adorned the strange entryway. Jenny tried to move one.
Wow, they're all stuck tight. I can't move any of them by hand.
Gotta get more swords. Let's just steal something from a tombstone right quick. Yo, sword sticker. Why do swords just inherently look very cool? Yo, Dad's grave.
Hey, Dad. I can't stay long. Mom's in trouble, and, well,
Jenny tried to be brave, but the past few days had taken their toll on our hero, and finally it all poured out.
everything's falling apart. I wanted a real mystery to solve, but I didn't think it would be like this. Dean Strasberry's dead. Everyone in town thinks Mom killed him, and Keith won't talk to me. I don't know who to trust. And now someone is trying to kill Mom, too. I have to save her, but I'm not sure I can. Why did you have to go and die on us? It was a really crappy move.
Jesus, Jenny. The man's
I
dead.
wish you were here.
Let me just steal a sword from an angel right quick. Don't mind me.
That sword looks like it might move.
Okay. Angel pointing down, angel pointing left, up. Angel pointing right. Angel pointing down left. Angel pointing left. Okay. So this one over here, we just want it pointing right. Let's see if it's already doing that. So then we don't want to mess with it. Yeah. It's already pointed the right way. They gave us one default. She went slow. Sorry, chat. My throat is being weird right now. So one wing out, we want to point up, and half wing down, full wings straight. Half wing down.
Something's pushing against the stone. It looks like it could collapse at any minute.
One wing up, half wing down. One wing up, half wing down.
Here lie the earliest settlers of Arthurton. They kick-started our great town's growth and prosperity.
The Kickstarter backers in the graveyard,
The note had read, "Look for the biggest cross."
But none of these graves have crosses.
No matter. Perhaps there were other secrets to find here.
What do we got? What secrets we got in these graves, huh? So these are just Kickstarter backers. So I'm glad they tossed some interesting things in here. Oh, a postcard piece. Okay. Yeah, these are just Kickstarter backers, I'm pretty sure. Edwin Tiong, the voice of Detective Grimoire. Buried here. Rest in peace, dude. The detective. Oh, and another sticker. The detective synergy. We feel it in the club tonight. One wing up. You go up. You go up, please. Half wing down, 2 wings straight. Two wings straight.
How am I going to get up there?
Where's the half wing? How do we get up there? Okay, we've done all we can with the statues up to this point. We can't get up there quite yet. Can we jump? Are we gonna try a jump? No, we're not. Too scared. Half wing's right here. Half wing was here all along in our hearts. Half wing is down. Half-winged angel. Chat, how about the reveal of the Yuffie DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake being called FF7 Intermission? Too cute. We've done it, right? Didn't we do it? Half wing down, one wing up. Two wings right. Is this one over here wrong? Did we misinterpret the first one? Is that why? I think that one's right. Half wing pointed to the right is... I guess it's down, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We were just off on the first one. Now we can do the puzzle. Now we can do the puzzle. All right. Done it.
Got it. Some days you just feel super smart.
I don't know what it is. We just have this innate ability to tap into these puzzles. I mean, they're not that complicated, but we just get into a flow.
Jenny studied the stone discs, now perfectly aligned.
It's the face of a badger. That's unusual.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Honestly, I will only be allowed to be buried. I will only allow for my burying if that's what my tomb looks like.
Something tells me this isn't a tomb.
Welcome back, Fern. We did not blow up the hatch. We just broke into a mausoleum in the graveyard. We're following the man in black who may have the order to take care of our mom. We have our mom's old CSI gear, and we're wearing her jacket. We're in the graveyard now. The man in black, the dude from the very beginning of the game, was in our house, and we followed him. Took a phone call. He was basically accepting the task of murdering our mom, is what we think. And we believe there is just like Lost. We believe there is a secret entrance into the police station through the cemetery. Another.
If the huge coiling wires hadn't made it clear, the hulking metallic shell certainly did.
Another hatch thing, Fern, just right on time.
This isn't a tunnel. It's the entrance to another laboratory, just like the one in the forest. How many of these are there?
The presence of such unusual and foreign objects in Arthurton begged even bigger questions.
Who put them here, and for what purpose?
It seemed to Jenny as if the graveyard itself had been built around the sphere. A perfect hiding place. If something this conspicuous could be so easily concealed.
What else is Arthurton hiding?
The secrets of this dark town. Another secret lab. So we solved a graveyard puzzle, and I came upon this laboratory. A lot more going on in this laboratory.
Well, at least we know it's working.
As a dozen intricate machines whirred to life, Jenny noticed a remarkable resemblance she had overlooked before.
Some of this equipment looks like the stuff in Susie's lab.
Okay, I was gonna say that.
Can't believe I missed it before. That girl owes me some answers.
Another one of these puzzles, chat.
Maybe these are used to communicate between laboratories.
It was a hunch, but if it were true...
Whoever's transmitting the message could be in another sphere somewhere in town.
Okay, we all go in the same direction. Definitely need to spread out quite a bit. Keep it nice and loosey-goosey. We need a much smoother vibe. Almost there, almost there. Oh, we're so close. Oh, come on. There we go. Tuned it just right. Oh, what's different?
This code was
Slightly
different
different.
from the last.
Just as strange, though.
Jenny carefully transcribed the words into her journal.
Let's see what the hawk and the weasel have to say about this.
Oh, we took the book. Okay, chat, before we do this one, I'm so sorry. Been drinking too much water. My throat, like I said, feeling a little wonky. Drinking so much water. We're gonna take a quick second break. This one will be super fast. Talk amongst yourselves in chat. Fern is back. That's exciting, right? So we'll be right back. Thank you for watching. We love you. We love having you. We'll be very, very, very quickly back. Don't drink so much water when you're streaming, chat. It makes you pee. Who would have known? Peeing water makes you pee? Who would have known? All right. BRB.
Who the hell was I before you? In so many words. Been better since I've known you. When I get a little short fused, you know just how to call me. More so than anybody. So grateful that you love me. I wanna be your baby girl. I wanna be your universe. I wanna be your baby girl. I wanna be your world. Don't you go changing on me. It's all just the wave with beneath. Don't you go changing on me. You're the only thing I see. I wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be your favorite toy. I wanna be your favorite boy. Oh, I wanna be your toy. Catch feelings and I'll show why it's hidden in my soul. Don't worry, we'll go slow. I'm smitten and you know that I'll follow where you go. Don't hurry, we'll go slow. I wanna memorize the coast where I catch when I'm lost in your eyes. Even when I'm occupied, my mind's vacant with you, and I can't seem to operate. Memorize the coast where I catch when I'm lost in your eyes. Even when I'm occupied, my mind's vacant with you, and I can't seem to operate. Can we hold on to what is right? 'Cause I'm
Hello. We're back. family visit in the middle of a pandemic. Always a fun time. Just hang out at home. Watch Netflix. Some hot new flicks on streaming services, you know? Just binge watch a show, you know? All right, we found out, Fern, that the number station I was reading out, the Owl 42, like that, you know, was actually giving us clues to some hidden messages that are to be decoded using this book that was also at the crime scene. So we're going in again. Bear 39, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Purge. Wolf 24. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Infected. Sheep 40. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Soon. Where's Rabbit? Rabbit is the first one. 60, 58, 59, 60. Purge infected. Soon only. Wolf 26. 30, 29, 28, 27, 27. Oh no. Soon only death. Sheep 66. Forever. Okay, this one's not making as much sense as previous ones. 56. 59, 58, 57, 56. Forever silenced. Hawk 41. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Purge infected. Soon only death. Forever silenced. Despair. Goose 21. These stories are also incredibly weird. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Despair herself. Bear 34, which is the first one again. 32, 33, 34. Despair herself is coming, I'm assuming. 17, 19, 18, 17. Despair herself is near.
Purge infected. Soon only death. Forever silenced. Despair herself is near.
That's a very cryptic and frightening message to receive.
This message, as sinister as the last, sent Jenny's analytical mind into overdrive.
Is the man in black sending these messages?
Purge infected. Forever silenced.
Could that have something to do with Dean Strasberry? It can't be a coincidence that I found a copy of the same book by the Dean's corpse.
So it's a secret society. They all communicate using that secret message and this book.
But how are they connected?
Soon only death. Despair herself is near.
They all have the ring, probably.
And now they're coming for my mom. What does she know that they're willing to kill her for?
The ring is part of it. Both a sign that you're part of the society, plus something else, as the machine showed us. There was something within the ring.
This contraption was new to Jenny, but something about it caught her eye.
What's all this then? The ring right there, chat. There it is. This is the shape of the ring.
A large metallic slab with a distinctive indentation carved into its surface.
Please excuse if you can hear the wrapper. Eating some Thin Mints, chat.
That shape. Where have I seen it before? The Dean's ring!
Damn it. There we go.
It fits.
In fact, it fits
Now
perfectly into the slot, as though it were made for it.
Now what? Hello? Oh.
doesn't seem to be working. Probably just a loose connection somewhere.
Is it plugged in?
A piece of rare Arthurtonian quartz, expertly carved and shaped with meticulous precision.
Just turn it on and off again. Thin mints are so good, chat. Oh boy. Another one
Jenny
of these.
knew that the best way to fix anything electronic was...
To mess around with it until all the lights come on.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So we need this to connect to 2 wires. So this will only work in the... There you go. It'll only work in that direction. We need this to connect to 3. There you go. We need the blue to be activated. And for this to connect to 4 at the same time. There you go. And then we'll just spin this one till we get it.
If being a great detective didn't work out, Jenny had a promising career in machine repair to fall back on.
What do we got? We got a laser. Yo. Superpower. It's gonna be... Oh. Just kidding.
I could have lost an eye.
The machine's true application
wearing
would remain a
glasses.
mystery, for now. But whatever its purpose, the implications were overwhelming.
Dean Stroudsbury is somehow connected to this place.
Had the Dean been aware of the secret hiding within his ring?
Yeah.
Whether he knew or not, it's likely he was killed because of it.
They're in a secret society, bro. They all know. He had the book, too. Come on. Keep up, Jenny.
Hidden amongst a web of cables, the average eye would have missed it. But Jenny LeClue was a great detective.
There's a book pinned beneath that cable.
Authorinati, dude.
Confidential. The word was music to Jenny's ears.
Weird book that just says confidential on it. Nothing about the number. Okay. Entry 1. At last, today we begin Project Excelsior thanks to our wonderful benefactors. Standing inside my lab, it's exactly as I had hoped. Perfectly concealed, it's a real thing of beauty. I call it the Zazzer Sphere. Nigel thinks it's pretentious to name it after myself, but let's see him design a geodesic structure that can withstand such incredible external forces. Whatever we call it, we'll finally be able to study and harness the power of Arthurton's greatest resource, infinite possibility, us. Side note, Nigel keeps mispronouncing my name. I swear he's doing it on purpose. It's Professor Zazer, like laser with a Z. How hard is that? Who are the Council of Three? Hope the money doesn't dry up. Reminder, laundromat, buy new underwear. So, my immediate thought here is that the Glazer family, Susie's family, is like known for being the one to harness the quartz in this town. They obviously worked with more than just themselves on this whole process. This is what this entry hints at. They were trying to figure out how to harness the power of it, and her family like muscled everyone out of it and is trying to eliminate them before they tell the truth. First attempt at a hypothesis.
Zazer.
Jenny recognized the name, but couldn't put her finger on where she'd heard it before.
It was on that book.
So this lab is his invention. He called it a Zazer Sphere.
It was on our dad's science book.
Well, at
He
least
wrote
I've got
it.
a name.
Zazer did it.
These machines were built to study and harness the power of Arthurton's greatest resource,
The quartz.
They were experimenting on the town itself.
And the quartz. Infinite possibility.
The Council of Three. Never heard of them. Sounds like he didn't know who they were either.
Big ol' Celtic welcome. How you doing? We're uncovering deep conspiracies here in Jenny LeClue, so I'm glad you're here. Could always use the help.
But they paid for all of this?
Okay. That's page 1. 3 clues on page 1. Nothing on page 2. Bunch of torn out pages. Never a good sign when you're hot on the trail of conspiracy. Those 2 brain cells will help us very much. Entry 103. Another sphere fully operational. The project continues to grow. Every time we start an experiment, we discover a new property to examine. Each result further supporting my theories. This town is special. That said, I find my time largely spent moving between laboratories. I'm tired of managing. I want to get my hands dirty. Oh, the irony, the Ferris wheel. Get it, Chet? Get it? Oh my. A little science humor for you. Entry 104. New lab idea. Toying with designs for a newer, much more ambitious, larger facility. If my calculations are correct, it should be capable of up to 1,200% output capacity. This could propel us to a whole new world of possibility. Reminder, ask Mr. Gray again for face-to-face with management. Are they avoiding me? Starting to wonder if they even exist. Asked around, no one's met them. Who are they? Who are they? Strange. Right.
He designed a bigger sphere. Bigger than this?
To go in the lake, underwater, probably. Where we saw the dude go into a tube in the beginning of the game? Probably.
Did he ever build it? And if he did, where?
In the lake. It's going bad. It's a rough game. Padres are not doing great. You know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Baseball is a up and down sport. We've had a reliever in there for 70 plus pitches. You know, he gave up some runs, but you know what? If he had to come in so early like he did because our starting pitcher couldn't find the zone, you know, so be it. The truth is we're still in it, and that's what's amazing about this team, is that even when we're completely on our off day, this team's still in it. Go Padres. Entry number 288. Terrible setback. Spotted an anomaly in the Badger experiment too late. Of course, Mr. Gray and Mr. Blue showed up just in time to witness the explosion. Plasma everywhere. All units lost. Mr. Blue nearly lost an eye. Not looking forward to debriefing on Friday. This is gonna set us back days. No, weeks. Let's examine this one.
There was a badger on the door to get into this lab. So this must be the experiment he was talking about.
I'm glad Jenny was able to put that together instead of be like, the Badger experiment? What is that? So many other games. Entry number 289. The days are blurring together. Every experiment brings us closer to unlocking the seemingly impossible, but the number of strange incidents at the labs continues to grow. Who keeps stealing my pens? Okay, nothing there. Entry 297. More setbacks. More unwelcome interruptions. Exhaustion plus rushed schedule equals dangerous conditions. Why did they insist we run the new test this weekend? It's just not ready. We need to enhance safety protocols and be vigilant to avoid any more contaminations or accidents. I'm starting to think they aren't in this for the right reasons. Someone followed me home again last night. Council of Three. Who are they? Knowledge, ignorance, progress, corruption, order, self-destruction.
Exhaustion, rushed schedule, dangerous conditions.
The parallels with her father's own working conditions were distressingly clear.
Your dad was part of this, bro. That's why. It's a whole conspiracy, bro. Gotta believe me, bro. It's a conspiracy. Entry number 342. Been sleeping in the lab. Nothing to come home to. What am I doing here? What are we really trying to accomplish? I must believe that our personal sacrifices serve a greater purpose. And then we get fully unhinged with entry 385. All my fault? Too late. I was so naive. Can't get their faces out of my mind. The screams, the darkness. The hole will never be filled. All dead. All my fault. All my fault. All my fault. Hope you enjoy.
All dead. All my fault.
My beautiful voice acting.
The words echoed across the metal walls, ghosts of a past tragedy.
What did he do? It must have been terrible.
Entry number 621. So, almost double, not quite almost double, but, you know, almost 300 plus more days or entries later, he's back to normal. Entry number 621. What a bittersweet feeling. After 7 years, we're finally getting stable, repeatable results. But the cost has been great. The output ratio is incredible, but we're only just beginning to unlock the potential. In the right hands, this could change the world. The new lab is nearly operational, but I'm not sure we are. As always, they'll push it too far. But full output will take years. Perhaps there's still time to make amends for what happened. Safety is top priority. People are greater than progress. Safety is number one
This entry is
priority.
from much later. There are lots of pages missing.
Shout out to the Crazy Russian Hacker YouTube page. I love that guy.
It seems that whatever happened before, he carried on his work long after.
As is the case in all tangled mysteries, every new piece of evidence raised more questions than it answered. But she now knew the purpose of this Caesar sphere and the name of the people who had built it.
The Council of Three.
It wasn't much to go on, but it was a start.
Let's see, Council of Three. Strasberry family, Susie's family, and I don't think it's the LeClue family. It's some other family we don't know yet.
What's this? Another blank scrap of paper.
Nigel, 1028. Please stop writing the code down, memorize it, and destroy this immediately, Caesar.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1028.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation.
Yoink. Let's see what this does. You get some floating rocks again.
Preparing to run experiment 12, cycle 78. Sphere hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils charging. Accumulating voltaic cells. Commencing experiment 12-91.
Here we go. Okay, now we get to see what's going on outside. So the blackouts are obviously linked to these experiments. Oh, the fallen angels all pointing up into the sky. Joel. Not spooky at all. Not spooky.
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Procedure 12 completed successfully. Decompressing spherical chamber. Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
Yo. Could all use a mandatory smoke break, chat.
I wonder what it did.
Get some purple
At least it wasn't
Urkel.
covered in plasma.
Steve Urkel's weed company. So no floating rocks this time. Oh my gosh, I keep pushing that button when I try to run. There we go. I like the lighting here, chat. It's very dramatic. Very good. Goodness. Just heard a statistic on tonight's baseball game, Padres. They left 15 men on base, meaning they've gone out and left an inning with
Jenny, did you find the entrance?
15 people left on base. Not a good day at the ballpark.
Not yet.
Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have vital information.
Have you ever heard the name Zazer before?
Professor Zazer? Yes, he was a famous scientist. There's even a statue of him in Avocado Park.
Oh.
That's where I've seen his name before.
He worked for my family's company, but that was a long time ago. He led the research and development team. At least he did, until...
Until what?
It's quite sad, actually. He went mad from mercury poisoning.
Uh-oh.
He had to be institutionalized. They said he was a danger to himself and others. Why do you want to know about him?
We trust Susie. Susie's not
I found something that belonged to him.
involved in the crimes of her parents.
Oh, wow! In the graveyard? Is it one of his crazy inventions?
Something like that. I have to go. Keep out of sight and let me know if you see anyone.
I will. Good luck, Jenny.
Right, up we climb. We do not hold Susie accountable for the crimes of her parents. There's got to be something over here. Please. Thank you. Thank you, game, for indulging me and my obsessive need to search everywhere. That one should be close to done. Oh, we're Protector now. One more for that second postcard. We're back on the trail to help our mom. Through the arch. We're going through the arch.
Beyond the fallen angel. This is it. The entrance must be through here.
Big old smile. Yay!
Another coded message in another hidden laboratory. A secret tunnel under the graveyard. How long had these things been in Arthurton? Who was responsible for them? And how was all this connected to the Dean's murder?
Chat, we're gonna keep going until we get any kind of answer about this mystery of the secret entrance to the police station. Once we feel like it's a good time to pause and stop for the day, we will. But we still got some mystery solving to
Through the
do.
crumbling arches. Past the wooden gates. This must be it! Now all I have to do is find the biggest cross.
Alrighty. No problem, Kat. Thanks for stopping by. We love having you.
Oh, come on. There's a million crosses in there.
Have a good sleep. We'll see you again. We'll be back on Friday with more Jenny LeClue. And then Saturday again with It Takes Two. Unless Delicious Jammy lets us know. We gotta see Jammy's schedule again, see if we can get him to see that wonderful book again. Jammy's favorite character. But yeah, look forward to those streams. As always, you can find information about future streams at twitter.com/natoid. And on video games are good sometimes as well. But thank you, Kat. Have a good night.
Jenny, where are you? It's getting really creepy out here.
Okay.
I'm in the old part of the graveyard.
Thought we were being chased already.
Oh no.
Your schedule does blow, Jamie.
Every kid in Arthurton knew the graveyard was haunted. The ghosts of early settlers walked among the tombstones late at night.
Your manager watches the stream and schedules you to work whenever I stream. It's messed up, dude.
Waiting to avenge their tragic deaths in the mines.
A few months ago, Peggy and Veronica went up there after curfew with some boys.
Uh-oh.
And they were attacked by a ghost.
They
No.
were probably hallucinating from all the hairspray.
They swore to me, Jenny. They wouldn't lie.
I don't believe in ghosts. And the tall tales of a bunch of arrowheads won't change my mind.
Oh.
Even so, Jenny's skin crawled with goosebumps.
Get wrecked.
It might
Peggy
have
and
been her
Veronica.
imagination, but the night suddenly seemed a lot darker.
The night changes.
Maybe I'll use Mom's flashlight. You know, just in case.
Yo, survival horror mode. We can make Jenny not move if we move her flashlight while walking. Oh, she's just not walking in general. There you go. We fixed old Jenny. Get out of the way, crows. Yo, there's a fallen angel. Get out of the way, crow. Oh. Keep your footing there, Jenny LeClue.
Not now. Not now.
CJ's gonna appear.
It's dead.
Unable to see more than a few inches ahead.
Yike.
Our trembling adventurer had no choice but to edge forward, very slowly.
Doinky doink, doinky doink.
Oh, great. There's a light over here.
Oh god. I didn't know Jenny LeClue Detectivu was a horror game. It's CJ. It's gotta be. He's sleeping. Yo, this is someone else. Does this just keep playing? If I don't hit A? I just keep going? Okay. Oh, still? Jesus.
Wait. You're not a ghost.
Oh, you scared the life out of me.
We just took some years off of Matt's life here. Sorry, dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize anyone else was here.
That's okay. This
Went
place
on
is
so long.
terrifying in the dark. I really need to stop working nights. What are you doing out here after curfew?
I don't know if I can trust this guy.
We're gonna manipulate Matt.
I was here visiting my dad. I guess the time got away from me.
You're the LeClue girl, aren't you?
Well,
Yeah. My dad's dead. My mom's in jail, dude. Be chill.
Your poor old man. What a horrible way to die.
yeah, I don't really like to talk about it.
Blown into 1,000 pieces.
Jesus.
What a way to go. No chance to say goodbye. Boom, gone. Just like that. An absolute tragedy.
Matt sucks.
And the pain. Can you imagine? Nothing left of him. Hardly seemed worth digging the hole.
Matt sucks.
Well, you're digging a big hole right now.
Yes, ma'am. Regulation size 6 feet, not an inch less.
Matt, please stop.
The name's Matt. The second T is silent.
Haha.
Sure sounds like an interesting job, Matt.
We're leaving.
Would you mind if I asked you a few questions about it?
Oh no.
Of course. I'm just happy for the company.
He seems harmless enough. I just need to be sure he's not working for the man in black.
Time for interrogation. You have glasses. What's that about? It's dirt.
Is that blood?
It's clearly dirt.
Blood? Where?
Or clay.
It's all over your clothes. And your shovel.
Oh, that. That's good old Arthurtonian red clay. Impossible to wash out.
Come on.
One
Come
of
on,
the
Jenny.
hazards of the job.
Why are you digging a grave in the middle of the night?
Well, they have to go somewhere. The bones.
The what?
It's the problem with building a graveyard on top of an old mine. Ground's always shifting. Before you know it, bones are sticking out all over the place.
Jesus.
We have to rebury them. It's bad for business.
Why not move this graveyard?
That's terrible.
Could be worse. Could be dead, like all of these poor souls. Ms. Smith over there, bitten by a badger. Wouldn't want to go that way.
Has that ever happened? Just a natural disaster or something like it caused an entire graveyard to be moved because it was just not tenable to stay where it was? Curious.
Right there's Mr. McCarthy. Set himself on fire baking biscuits. And there's your dad, of course. Your poor dead dad. Dad.
Are you finished?
Oh, sorry. There I go again, talking about the dead.
He knows everything about this place.
All right. Matt, if that is your real name.
You told me
What's
your name
this
was
then?
Matt.
It is, isn't it?
Well then, who is Owen? And why are you wearing his shirt?
Oh, darn it, it's fallen off again. Owen was the old groundskeeper. He died digging a grave.
Jesus.
Turned out to be his own. Budget cuts.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
You're wearing a dead man's shirt.
Seemed a shame to waste it. He didn't need it anymore.
God. I couldn't.
Have you seen anyone suspicious lurking around tonight?
Oh, well, there was this one girl.
A girl?
She scared the life out of me. Really made me jump.
It's me.
Oh, wait, no. That was you, wasn't it?
Oh, man.
You'll have to forgive me. My memory isn't what it used to be.
You fool. Give me the sticker in your pocket. Just kidding. It's a flower. You gotta have a sticker on you somewhere, though. Every single one of these characters has had a sticker on them. It can't end with Matt, can it? Jesus.
Why do you have a flower in your pocket?
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, in a terrible way, but 1,500 plus grave sites displaced. Whew.
I always keep one in there in case of emergency. People like to leave them by the graves as a tribute. You should take it. For your dad.
Your dead dad. I mean, I'll take it.
Thank you.
Yo,
Sure are a
V,
lot of people buried here.
tell me about the biggest cross so I can get into the police
Well,
station.
if they keep dying, we'll keep burying them.
Do you know which of these graves has the biggest cross on it?
Now there's one I've never heard before. Biggest cross. No, can't say I do.
There would have to be one obvious answer there, right?
They've all got about the same sized cross, I'd say.
No one has a bigger one?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have any idea how I could find it?
You know, you might want to look at that statue up there. It has a list of all the famous miners buried here. It might help you find what you're looking for.
The biggest cross. The man in the middle is named Cross.
Famous miners. Interesting.
Yo, we're in the grave. Deep in the grave there. Jenny, come
What's
on.
that stuck to your boot?
Oh, don't know.
Making some leaps
Could've
of
come
logic
from
here.
anywhere.
Beyond the fallen angel.
What now?
Under the crumbling arches.
Don't just give away your whole thing, Jenny.
You lost me.
The entrance is buried there. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, is this a poem? I love poems. Do you want to hear one of mine?
No, please.
No, I'm good, thanks. I think it's safe to say he doesn't know anything about the man in black.
Good.
Well, thanks, Matt. It's
Before
been
you
good to chat.
give up the goose
But,
or
you won't tell
something.
anyone you saw me here after curfew, will you? My granddad wouldn't be very happy with me.
Saw who? I didn't see anyone.
Okay, Matt's chill in the
Now, if
end.
you'll excuse me, I've got a statue to
Mostly
investigate.
terrible, but a little bit chill.
Oh, no. You can't go up there now. It's far too dangerous.
No, I'm going.
I'll be
You can't
fine,
stop me.
Absolutely not. If you slipped and fell, I couldn't have that on my conscience.
Then
Come
don't.
back tomorrow during the day. I'll give you a guided tour.
Damn. I'll have to find another way to get up there.
Push him in the grave. Knock him over. Climb these rocks, obviously. Come on, Jenny. Knock down the tree. You're so high, high above me. You're so lovely, you're so... Okay, oh, hello? It tells me to pull out my magnifying glass. I look literally everywhere I could possibly walk to. Like, I'm going to where it's pointing. Just kidding. I'm a fool. Suspect.
Much like those buried in the graveyard, this tree had died a long time ago.
Be careful, Mr. Crow. It looks like it could fall over at any moment.
Well, let's knock it over then, huh? What do you say, Jenny? Oh, we're climbing. Hello? What do I do? I can get up into the tree and then nothing else, huh? Whoa. Ow. Ow. Huh. Okay. Okay, we had to scare all the crows.
Interesting.
Come on, crows. Get on the tree. I don't know why they all decide to flock onto one little log or one section of it. But I accept it. I accept you, crows. Thank you for your service. Now fall. Or just hang out on a collapsing tree. Thank you for your services.
Another case cracked.
Get it, chat? Yeah, you get it. Another case cracked. Get it? No? Yes? Yes? No? Time to climb. Up we go. I'm getting sniffly. Throat was weird, now I'm getting sniffly. Chat, I'm allergic to streaming. Love MJ. Who's MJ? Yo, we helped
McCarthy?
him.
How did you get down here?
We helped him out. We put the bones right into the grave.
Must have been the wind.
How'd you get all the way over there, Jenny?
That was close. Hopefully this statue can help me find the biggest cross.
In honor of the brave miners buried here who gave their lives so that Arthurton might
Jenny had
thrive.
heard the tragic tale of a catastrophic cave-in that closed the mines under Arthurton.
Everyone blamed the miners for ignoring safety procedures.
Most were crushed instantly by the falling rocks. Others had not been so fortunate. Trapped with no water, no food, no light, they were condemned to a slow and painful death.
Rip, dude. That's going to be the worst old-timey job, a miner. In memoriam, Duff masters the metal, Blum, they map the path to progress.
In the mines.
Let's get the sticker before we go to cross. In memoriam, Chilton, the light they carried shall never be extinguished. Bush, they fed empty bellies with the finest gruel. And now cross. And more cross, carvers of tunnel rock, unmatched in strength and size, and rust.
Cross, carvers of tunnel rock, unmatched in strength and size.
Jenny read the words to herself again.
Strength and size? Look for the biggest cross.
There. Easy,
They didn't
Jenny.
mean a cross on a grave.
They meant Cross himself.
They meant a cross in a grave.
We must find Monsieur Cross.
The Cross family must be buried in the graveyard below. I've got to work out who was the biggest. Find the grave, find the secret paths to the jail, save Mom. Boy, I really hope I don't have to dig them up and measure them.
Jesus. The case of the biggest cross. All right, chat. Let's go. We're on the case. Hold on. Gotta look for secrets. Yo, we got another postcard done. Let's get this one put together. Right there. Yes, yes, yes. Over here. I appreciate the extra little effort you have to put into putting it all together. And we got some sarcophagi. Postcard. Hey sis, you'd love it here. It always feels like fall. Junior year has been a real whirlwind. I'm having a hard time with my dissertation. Tip, don't major in ancient Arthurtonian culture. So I went to the museum for inspiration. Found some really beautiful jewelry. Give Petey a big hug for me. Did he like the bone I sent him? XOXO Gemma. So some numbers with some gemstones. Did I flip this one? I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. Hi, Mom. Summer camp is going great. We took a field trip to the observatory last night. I've never seen so many stars. Ricky knew all the constellations. He's so smart and super cute, and he held my hand. Don't worry, he's only 2 years older than me. Please don't tell Dad. I miss you all so much. Love, Stella. And then a little connect the dots with some strange numbers. So that's 2 postcards done of 4. Let's climb on down and find the biggest cross, chat. Just kidding. We're not going to climb down, I guess. Hello? She's not going to, like, make a comment about it or anything? She's just going to sit there? I guess we climb here. It's so weird how games sometimes will hold your hand so hard with some things and then just be so quiet in other situations. A crow sticker. Good sticker. Oh, we want to go to these. We want to go to these secrets. What do we got? No crosses here. Karina Cross.
Aha! Karina Cross. I was taller than Franz.
It's one of
What an
these
odd
puzzles. One of these puzzles. I was taller than Franz.
Easy, but I'm hanging on for dear life here.
I was taller than my second cousin twice removed. One of those kinds of things, chat. Casper.
Found one. Casper Cross. What have you got to say for yourself?
So, Karina taller than Franz.
I was
Casper
taller than Helga.
taller than Helga.
Seems the Cross family had quite the rivalry.
I was shorter than Hans and Gruber, and you know it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be annoying. We're gonna get there in the end. No crosses here.
No cross buried here. The search continues.
Point. Helga.
Here's one. Helga Cross.
Who are you, shorter or taller than?
I was taller than Karina.
Okay, Helga is in the running. Okay, good. I'm so glad for the journal in this moment. Karina taller than Franz, Casper taller than Helga, Helga taller than Karina. So if Franz is taller than Casper, then it's Helga.
I see a
Nothing.
Cooper, Chapman, and Cole.
Cooper?
But no cross.
Dale Cooper? Twin Peaks again? I hate the broken ankle noise.
I really hope my next adventure relies less on the structural integrity of old plant roots.
I appreciate the game recognizing how partially ridiculous it is. That she's climbing on leaves like this. It's gonna be that one. Oh, no. It's none of
I'm going
these.
cross-eyed looking for crosses, but there aren't any here.
I really hope I'm not missing any and I have to climb this whole structure again. Goodness. Hopefully there's two down here. That'd be nice. Ivan. We still haven't even
Here's another
found
one.
Franz.
Ivan Cross. How tall were you? Casper is a little liar. Ivan wasn't pulling any punches. There can't be many more crosses to find. Where haven't I looked yet?
That means that I did miss somewhere. Oh no, game, why? It's just that much more annoying when the climbing is so slow. Here we go. Let's see what we're missing, chat. How is this a graveyard, by the way? It's just like floating rocks, basically. Here we go, we found Franz.
Hello, Franz Cross.
The last cross.
I was taller than Ivan.
After an exhaustive search of the graveyard, Jenny had found all of the graves marked cross.
Now I just need to work out who was the tallest.
All right, let's go.
Who was,
I was
the
taller
tallest cross?
Then Karina. So Helga's in the running. Karina was taller than Franz. Franz was taller than Ivan. Casper's a liar, and Casper says he was taller than Helga, so Helga is the winner. Like I called earlier.
If Casper was lying, then Helga must be the tallest. Which means Helga's grave is hiding the secret passageway to the jail.
We've done it, chat. The cross case has been cracked. Good thing we could just jump. No, we're just jumping. We could just jump on over, baby. No more climbing. It's right here, right? Show me the way.
Jenny saw nothing particularly unique about this grave. Like all the others, the slab was weathered, chipped, and covered in moss.
There's another epitaph carved into the base. Here lies she, 7'3", stung by a bee.
There's a flower growing out the top. Yo, a sticker.
A small stone pot sat in front of the headstone. A fine layer of soil
We need the
lined
daisy.
inside.
It's a vase for a flower.
A wonderful revelation struck Jenny as the final piece of the puzzle fell into place.
Don't forget to pay your respects. I need to place a flower here.
Jenny pulled the grave
Imagine if I
digger's daisy
didn't
from her
grab
pocket.
that daisy.
I knew this would come in handy.
I'd have to go all the way back. Yo, climb into the grave, Jenny. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Well, that's not creepy. Due to seismic activity, entrance 4 has been temporarily relocated. Thank you for your patience while we upgrade our infrastructure, and please watch your step while crossing.
It says the entrance was relocated, but it doesn't say where.
Yo. It's opening it the way for us.
Well, that looks safe. Why does everything have to be so convoluted? Mom will have died of old age by the time I reach her.
This is what the true mystery is, Jenny. Let's see, can I get back all the way to the top on this side? Because I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate it. Please be a straight shot now. Okay, so I'll take climbing a few more branches. I'll take it. Chad, if you weren't here earlier, I revealed that my first ever Twitch payout should be hitting the bank account soon. Very exciting. Thank you to everyone who supported the stream. It's a small something, but it's something, you know? I don't think this is the way I would go about crossing this rope. I would have probably climbed it with my arms. Well, no, actually, that's even more dangerous and less likely to work for me with no upper body strength. Into the mysterious dark we go. Into a clearing. Only to discover... Oh, just kidding.
Hello? You said if anything strange happened, I should call you.
Oh, shit. Matt is a narc.
Well, Something strange just happened.
That's an arc. And that is actually where we're going to call it for the day, chat. Gonna leave it on a big cliffhanger. We finally made it through the path and potentially are on our way to the police station to save our mom, and we're gonna quit right there. We're close to the finale. Probably not, actually, but perfect timing on my part. Enjoy your D&D. That'll inevitably be fun. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. We've been having fun lately with the streams. It's all thanks to you guys. Again, first ever Twitch payout incoming. Pretty exciting. It's all thanks to you guys. All your bits, your gift subs, and just watching. Sure, ad revenue is about like 12 cents per stream, but hey, that's 12 cents. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot. You know, I left my job. Still don't really know what I'm going to be doing. But streaming has been fun in the meantime. And look, it's resulted in some cash, some cold hard cash. It'll buy the next 2 big stream games. So I can save the rest of my money for the important stuff. Like Girl Scout cookies. Thank you all for stopping by. Again, we will be back on Friday. We're off Wednesday and Thursday. Gonna get that first vax shot, baby. The Pfizer. We're gonna be in the Pfizer gang. Y'all 100 biddies from Fern Folk, thank you very much. To celebrate the first Twitch payout. Help me get on my way to a second Twitch payout. Thank you very much. We'll be back on Friday with more Jenny LeClue Part 4. I'm going to try to see where we are in the game, because I think we got to be at least halfway, if not just over halfway now. So, could be coming in towards the end here. Oh, Jenny's like walking on the beat right now. She was for a bit there. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. Saturday, It Takes Two, I think. Again, we could maybe flop that around if Jamie's available any other day there, because we know Jamie loves the main character and most important character of It Takes Two, which is any second now, chat. Hold on. The book. We love the book. Yeah, don't forget to follow, sub if you can, sub if you like. Amazon Prime. You get a free sub. Give it to me. Why not? You can also keep tabs on social media to hear all about the latest streams at twitter.com/Natoid. You can also go to the YouTube channel, which I need to link in the description actually, which has all the VODs. And I also highlight here on the channel as well. But who knows if that's going to work anymore, because I have 2 concurrent videos that say I'm still streaming, probably the same time I was streaming here live, that are over 24 hours now. So that's fun. But yeah, thanks for everybody for stopping by. Friday and Saturday is when we'll be back. Love you all. I'll let this song play out, and we'll see ya on Friday. Bye.